welcome to Blake's Games. Anyways, roll the intro. Okay, hey look, I guess we got that back in it, right? Okay, this is Blake's Games 2.0. Next time I do a video on here, I'm going to try something I want to try so bad. I should have done it, but I didn't do it. I may just do some editing and do it. But here we are, and we're going to do some riddles. We're going to see how good we are at solving riddles. Okay? Okay, y'all ready? Let's do this. And pay attention. See if you can outsmart me.
Oh boy, William got inside a cave during an archaeological expedition. There were 3 ways out. However, only one of them was safe. His map said that behind the first way out, there was a pond that swallowed everything in. The second way out led to dangerous dinosaurs that would eat him alive. The third way out led to an erupting volcano. Which way was safe?
Okay. Now, I'm older than I was back in Blake's Games times. This is Blake's Games 2.0. See, I don't know about the dinosaur one. I don't feel like that one would not be safe whatsoever due to the fact it's a dinosaur. I mean, who would dare go toward you know what I mean? Like, why? Volcano? I feel like, I don't know how to put my point to y'all's understanding. Like, I feel like you could be able to survive that one. Unless you fall in love. But that, and unless they're trying to point to the fact that you could swim. It said it swallows everything that it goes in. But that's what I think. Put what you think in the comments below. We're gonna continue the video. By the way, one more thing. Shout out to Brightside. That's these videos.
The second one, because the dinosaurs went extinct many years ago. You're running away from a pack of zombies.
I'm stupid.
And come across 3 doors. Behind the first one, there's raging fire. Behind the second one, there's a lake of water. Behind the third one, there's a venomous snake. Which way would you choose?
I take my chances with fire. Or the snake. Snakes I like, but take my chances with fire. 1, I can't swim. 2, the snake's gonna kill you. And 3, I'm pretty sure you can just run through fire, but you may get burned a little, but hey, I've seen a few movies.
I'd recommend to choose the second one and swim away. It's just a lake. You can do it. During his vacation in the jungles, Aiden was caught by some tribe. They tied him up and said they'd push him into one of the 3 pits of his choice. The first pit was filled with zombies. The second one, there was raging fire. The third one was filled with huge pitcher plants. Which pit should Aiden pick?
Okay, me, I have no clue. I'm going to assume it's going to be the plants because, you know, their venom is only to flies, so.
He should choose the third one. The pitcher plants only eat insects. They're not dangerous for people. Aston reported that someone had robbed his house. Detective Callum arrived and asked Aston to tell him what happened. He said that he walked into his room and saw someone getting out of his window. They must have heard him walking inside the house. Then he checked his desk and found that his money had been stolen. Detective Callum asked if Aston had touched anything else, and the man said he hadn't. Detective Callum closed the case and refused to proceed. Can you guess why?
Took the money, hasn't touched anything else. Beats me. Honestly, I have no clue. Yeah, I don't see it. Let's find out.
The robber wouldn't get out of the window without stepping on the bed. However, the bed was perfectly made, and Aston said he hadn't touched it. It means there was no robber. Waverly was an archaeologist looking for a pirate treasure. In one of the caves on a deserted island, she finally found it. There were 3 chests, and one of them was filled with gold and gems. However, if she picked one of the wrong chests, terrible things would happen to her. Luckily, there were statements on each of them, but only one of these statements was true. 1. The treasure is in this chest. 2. The treasure isn't in this chest. 3. The treasure isn't in chest number 1. Which of the chests has the treasure?
Okay. This right here is going to take some thinking. So the treasure is in this chest. The treasure isn't in chest 1. The treasure isn't in this chest. It's going to be the third one. Now, I'm assuming it's going to be the third one because it doesn't say anything about the third one.
Let's solve it step by step. If the first statement is true, then the treasure must be in the first chest, and the other statements must be false. In this case, the second statement is also correct, so that was a wrong guess. If the second statement is true, then the treasure isn't in the first chest. The treasure isn't in the second chest either, just like it says. Then it must be in the third one. However, this makes the third statement correct too, although it shouldn't be. If the third statement is true, then from the first statement that is wrong, you can conclude that there's no treasure in the first chest. Since the second one is wrong too, then the treasure must be there. Now there's no contradictions, and the treasure is in the second chest. Whew. Does anybody else have chest pains? Just me? Okay. Skylar and Amelia are pen pals. Skylar said that her birthday was in winter, and Amelia said that hers is in summer. However, a couple of months later, they both had their birthday on the same day. Still, none of them lied. How is it possible?
Okay, I have no clue about this one either. Oh well.
They live in different hemispheres. When it's wintertime in the U.S., it's summer in Australia, and vice versa.
Oh.
Mrs. Fitz came back from work and found that her favorite cup was broken. She asked her daughters who had done it. Katie said, "It wasn't me." Serena said, "It wasn't me either." Hannah said, "It was Serena." Mrs. Fitz knew her daughters well, and she could tell what happened. Only one of the girls was telling the truth. Can you guess who broke the cup?
Hannah did. Hannah. It's got to be Hannah, right? Because unless it was the first one. It's either the first one or Hannah.
If Katie tells the truth, then firstly, it wasn't her who broke the cup. Secondly, the other 2 girls are lying. Serena is lying, so you can conclude it was her. But then Hannah is right, and that's a contradiction. Let's say Hannah is right. Then it was Serena who broke the cup, and Serena is lying. But then Katie is telling the truth too when she says it wasn't her. So Serena is telling the truth. She says it wasn't her, so you can trust her. And Katie and Hannah are lying. Katie says it wasn't her, so it was her. And Hannah says it's Serena, which is a lie. So Serena is the honest girl, and Katie is the guilty one. Hannah is just a liar. Rick asked Gemma on a date, and she said yes. She went to a local witch doctor to buy a potion to get human legs for 24 hours. The door to the witch's house was locked, and the note said, "If you want to meet me, find the key first." Can you help Gemma find the key?
It's gonna take a little bit. Okay. Find the key. None it looks like it doesn't. It all looks normal. I don't know. It's good. I'm assuming it's going to be something to do with the stone building since we can't see inside of it.
Here it is. Gemma opened the door with the key and found another door that required a password. There was a note on the door. What has 88 keys but cannot open a single door? Can you help Gemma crack the code?
Hold up, wait a minute. Where was it? Am I stupid? What? Did he just fool me? Like... Anyway, what has 88 keys but cannot open a door? A piano. That's what I think.
It's a piano.
Ah, it's an ad too.
Harry Potter Hogwarts mystery yet? You can create your own Witcher Wizard in-game.
Gemma didn't have any money. The witch offered her this deal. If you guess my riddle, I'll give you the potion for free. But if you don't crack it, you will be my servant forever. So listen, 2 in a hole and 4 in a pack. 6 in a trio, you see. 8's a quartet, but what you must get is the name that fits just one of me. What am I? Gemma cracked this riddle right away.
Hold up.
And got her potion. What about you?
2 in a hole and 4 in a pair. 6 in a trio, you see. 8 in a... I can't pronounce the word, but... What you must get is the name that fits just one of me. What am I? A group? Just one. I don't get it.
The correct answer is half. Gemma got the potion, drank it, and
But how? That makes no sense to me. Somebody explain that to me. Like, please, like, break it down.
turned into a human. There were 3 routes she could take to get to the meeting point. The first path led through a village inhabited by vampires. The second path is full of toxic flowers that could make her lose her mind. And the third path went through an enchanted forest that blocked all magic and canceled all previous spells. Which way should Gemma choose?
It's gonna be the second path, isn't it?
The first option is the safest. It's a sunny day and vampires are probably sleeping. Rick and Gemma met at a restaurant called 3 Mermaids. But there are only 2 statues of mermaids on the porch. The owner of the cafe, Victor, is well aware of this and could easily fix this. But he doesn't. Why?
Is it because he knows that there's a mermaid inside the store?
This is his business strategy. Passers-by notice the mistake, enter the restaurant to inform the owner, and often stay for lunch. Rick is a detective at the police station. During his dinner with Gemma, he received an urgent call from work. Jeff, a country house owner, said that his housekeeper had tried to get rid of him. The night before, the housekeeper gave him an apple for dessert. The man took a bite and passed out. He woke up the next morning and immediately called the police. Rick and Gemma went to the crime scene. The housekeeper denied everything. Gemma didn't know who to believe. But when Rick examined the crime scene, he understood who was lying right away. Who's the liar, the housekeeper or the owner?
Probably gonna be the owner because you know it's always some sort of twist. But there ain't no pan on the ground either.
The owner said he'd eaten a poison apple. So if it happened the day before, this apple must be brown now. But it's not. The man must have bitten into it just before calling the police. Gemma didn't notice this clue because she doesn't live on land. Rick and Gemma decided to have a picnic in a sunflower field. But something's wrong here. Can you tell what exactly?
I don't know. Can't point out a thing.
The wind is blowing the clouds to the right, but the sunflowers are swinging to the left. That's impossible. Gemma fell asleep in the field. When she woke up, Rick was gone. She looked around and saw an evil elf. He said, I've put your boyfriend in jail, mermaid. If you want to see him again, solve my puzzle. I can be red, blue, purple, and green. No one can reach me, not even the queen. What am I? Can you help Gemma save Rick?
I can be red, blue, purple, and green. It's gonna be a rainbow. It's gonna be a rainbow.
The correct answer is rainbow. The elf took Gemma to his secret lab. He said, I've cloned your boyfriend so we don't need him anymore. Now you may take him home. Unfortunately, I don't remember which of them is the real Rick, but you know better. Can you help Gemma decide which of these guys is her Rick?
Okay, this will be the last one. Done with this video afterwards because, you know, I can't get the whole video in because I don't want to get copyright. But I will put the link for the rest of the video in the description. So if you want to check it out for yourself, I will do so for you. Go and do so. So, this is going to be the middle one because, you know, he looked like he's upset. The other one's laughing. The other one's normal. The one in front's normal. It's the middle one, isn't it?
This guy has 3 fingers. This Rick's teeth are too sharp for a human. This Rick lacks eyebrows, and this one has pointed ears. So this one is the only real human.
Anyways, that's all. But I am going to do a little